Okay, hi everybody. This is part 3 of finishing this Zentangle sheet that we got going on here. Hopefully this will be the last one. I'm not going to work on it again. If I don't get it done tonight, I'll work on it some other time. You want to know what the number is, Lulu? I'm going to be, I can't even believe I'm saying this, and it's on recording. Um, for those of you watching on YouTube, I was just telling everybody that I'm having a birthday coming up next Monday. And to me, in my mind, it's a big number because I will be 60 years old. And that's not a number I thought I would be. I'm perpetually a 12-year-old boy. So, anyway, yeah. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm chatting with a live audience over at Ustream. So, if I act goofy, it's because the people in Ustream chat are pretty goofy. So we're going to get on this project and get her done. And Eileen says, oh my God, what a youngin' Janet is. And compared to some people, that probably is really true. Jen's younger than me. I suspected that all along, Jen. It is only a number, so I shouldn't have a cow, but yeah, I don't know. This is the first number that's ever bothered me. 40 didn't bother me, 50 didn't bother me, 60 is old. It kind of feels old. So, for those of you who haven't been here before, yes, Jen, that would be you. I just have this notebook and it has all the Zentangle patterns that I have collected up and drew so I could find them. They're alphabetical. I'm not sure that helps me find them, but that's how I decided to organize them. And there's just tons of them. So the way we started this project was the ladies in chat give me a letter of the alphabet. I go to that page and we pick out a pattern. And then I draw it on here. And I'm not using strict Zentangle rules. If I want to use a ruler, I use a ruler. Yeah, so that's where we're going. So somebody give me a letter and we're going to start drawing. 30 bothered you and the rest is a blessing. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to grow up anytime soon, so I don't know why I'm thinking this number is going to change anything. I mean, I intend to still be that impish 12-year-old forever, so it's no big deal to me, really. I'm almost as old as your dad, Carrie. Yeah. All right. Carrie just picked K. So we will see what's in K. And I have the power of veto. I'm going to pretend it's Big Brother, and if I don't find anything on here I'm jumping up and down about, I get to veto it. So here's the K's. I have to put my glasses on. Oh, that glare is awful. Let me move this a little bit. That one's not bad. I kind of like that one. That's kind of a grid pattern. And it would be light on the page. Candy snake. Knees, I guess. Oh gosh, that one would take a long time, you guys. So that one's going to get vetoed no matter what. I don't care for that one that much. This is one of my very favorite ones, Night Bridge. I used to draw that like in school all the time. The curvy line checkerboard. I like that. This is Knit, K-N-Y-T. That one looks hard, really. This one's not bad. Cuke. So Jen. Okay, Jen, I should get out my stamp organization. It's so far behind. Okay, this is how weird it is. Seems older than my dad. Okay. Ask Janet to show you her. Oh, you want to see the little Zentangle book? Okay, now this is just a photocopy of some of the pages. I'll show you them. This is a repeat for the recording, but in the front of the book, I do pages of just one square of each of the designs and then organized them by whether or not it was a grid pattern, a random pattern, or more of a border pattern. Okay, and then I took these sheets because I thought that would be my to-go pattern, but I didn't like it so much, so I made a photocopy of that and turned it into this little book. And it's double-sided, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages of those front and back, and then I organized them by whether or not they were random, grid, whatever. So when I go anywhere, this little bad boy can go right in my purse and go with it, and it closes like a matchbook, and it's just glued together. It's not that big a deal. So now you know. We are twins, Jen. We are. I like being able to find stuff. That's it. And you can call me OCD or cuckoo. Cuckoo would fit. Cuckoo is a good word. I am OCD about some things. Dirt is not one of them. I can live with dirt, but I can't live with messes. Thank you, Jennifer. So anyway, just the cover. This is another little book I started, and I like this cover better. How did I get off on this? I'm going to move this so you can see, because I really like this cover a lot. This one just seems really cool, but it's not finished. I did one design in it, but I like it because it has vellum paper, and I like the vellum paper. You know, when I made it, I think it was just so I could play in it, but I haven't finished it. I made Robert's granddaughter one of those other little books, too, when I made them. We do need to meet, Jen. I need to come to Australia, and then you need to turn around and come to Monkey Island. And I want to meet Amelia and give her hugs and smoochies. I could do a stream and show you how to make those little books. They're easy, easy, easy. All right. Did you guys ever vote on what we're actually drawing tonight? I don't know if I said hi, Allie. Hi. I'm right now leaning toward this one or Knightsbridge. So I like that one because when you draw the circle around there and change the design inside, it looks like magnifying glass. That's cool. So if I don't get an answer soon, it's probably going to be Kiko. I have tons of little stuff. Well, let me show you another thing. 2 more things that are really fun to make. I like to just create stuff with paper. I really do. This is, I made this actually for originally a foreign exchange student. I made multiples of these actually. And it was my favorite things. All right, you want Knightsbridge? That's the one we're going to, oh, and somebody else said Kiko. But anyway, when you open it up and fold it out, it shows a collage of my favorite things. I like monkeys, Mickey Mouse, crossword puzzles, friends, coffee, cigarettes, pen and ink, money. I really love money, paintbrushes. So, yeah, and this is another really, it's so easy to make. And then when it folds all back up, and look, Carrie, there's a map. I like maps and mail. When it folds back up, on the outside is written the lyrics to my favorite things. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens and all that. Yeah. So that's a fun little thing to make, and anybody can make that. Just collect up your favorite things. I'll tie it later. And then this one, I don't remember. I just came across this the other day. It's been hanging in on my bulletin board for the longest time, and I'd forgotten. But it ties together like this, and the colors have faded. And it says Home Sweet Home, and I don't know what we're going to find when we get inside, because I remember making it, but I don't remember what's inside. So, oh, okay, I do remember this. Okay. It's the way you cut the paper and fit it back together, and then inside, it has quotes about home. There's nothing like staying home for real comfort. East and west, home is best. Have nothing in your homes that you do not know to be useful and believe to be beautiful. A house is who you are, not what you ought to be. A well-spent day brings happy sleep. Flip it over, and there's more. Home is where one starts from. No matter what, no matter where, it's always home if love is there. Home is where the heart is. A house is no home unless it contains food and fire for the mind as for the body. The ordinary arts we practice every day at home are of more importance to the soul than their simplicity might suggest. So that's cool. I like that. But yeah, then if you decorate the other side of the paper when you fold it out inside, it's like double-sided. So there you go. I like that. I might have to make another one. So I could do a, hi Judy, I could do a stream on how to do that too, because that's simple stuff. Hi Pink. Yeah, they are good quotes. I'm a collector of quotes, so after I collect them, I like to use them. All right, so I'm looking at this now thinking, I don't think there's any rule that says we couldn't actually do both of them, that we couldn't do Knightsbridge and Kiko, but I think right now I'm going to do Kiko, and I think I got the camera a little closer this time, which I like. This one's a real lightweight one. I'm trying to space them so that I don't get something real heavy next to something else real heavy. See, these two are kind of the same, and that bothers me a little bit. So I'm thinking Kiko's going to be lightweight. We're going to put it down here. I'm going to have to draw it like that though. So I'll take it out of its sleeve. I don't really need the pattern, it's so simple. But this is obviously done with a grid, so I'm going to cheater, and use a ruler. I will show you. You like that accordion type book? I can show you how to do that. That's simple stuff. Is this all ink? Allie, this is all ink, but the gray that you see is shaded with graphite. So, yeah. All right, here we go. I said it was going here. Is that what I said? I think it needs to go in one of these two. That one. Okay. I'm going to cheat and use a ruler. Jen, you like to use rulers too, don't you? Seems to me like you don't mind doing math. The rest of these women freak out when you get a ruler out. And I don't know how you could live without a ruler in your life. I am a ruler lover. Which maybe isn't surprising since that's what I did for a living. I'll try and stay on camera better than I did the other time. And if my squares aren't exact, I don't get all freaked out about it. And the lines I do in pencil, because I go back and erase them. So now I'll probably get quiet and you must talk amongst yourself. And when I do a zine stream, you guys, we're going to have to do a swap or something. And come up with a theme. But we're not doing anything now until after the first of the year because my, in the last week, the end of my year filled up really, really fast. Hi, Jean. Did you go take a sleeping pill so you'll be sure and get some good sleep while you're here? I hope. Alright, this one's real simple. It's just curved lines going one way and curved lines going the other way, much like a basket weave. So we'll just start with lines going curved going one way. I'll try and keep them somewhat evenly spaced, and if they're not, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, I want it to look good, but I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. See, I go quiet when I start doing this. This one has good shading too, which I like. Oh, and those of you who were saying you wanted to make a book, a Tangle pattern book like mine, all that is baseball card sleeves with little cards that I cut, 2.5 by 3.5, same size as ATC. And then the little boxes that I drew in, I showed this in the stream earlier, but I'll grab it and show you again. The template I made for myself, so I didn't have to remeasure and draw those boxes over and over. I'll get up and get it here in just a second. Excuse me. At least my nose isn't running so bad today. And remember, guys, if you're yakking at me, try and put it in caps so I remember. You made a whole pot of coffee. Of course, it doesn't affect me. Enjoy it while it's hot, then, Jean. I made a cup of tea. That may get the cat in here. For those of you who wanted to see the cat, I made her cup of chamomile tea, so she may show up. I'll try and get a little bit of it before she gets here. Alright, I got all the lines going one way. Now I'm going to turn it and draw the lines going this way. I don't think it matters if they're curved up or curved down. I'm just going to curve them this way because that's comfortable for me. This one's going fast. I like fast. If I do fast, I might get this done in my lifetime. Because you know I'm getting older by the minute. And actually, this design I don't think looks very cool until you shade it. Like, it takes the shading to make it really look awesome. I know it's hard to see when I draw, but I'm so blind I can't put it too much further away from myself. Okay, and for those of you, I'm just using a Pigma Secura Micron in a 303 nib. And I might use the 01 and the 052. I like these pens, they're good. But I like the Zig ones too. That's what it looks like before the shading. Oh, Jen, watch. Look at, like this one, if that didn't have the shading, it wouldn't look near as cool. And this one, it's the shading that makes them look really awesome. So, and it's simple. I'll show you how, Jen. Okay, just imagine that this is like a basket weave, and that these are threads or whatever. And they're woven. This one's going down, it's going underneath this one and coming up and down. So anywhere it goes up or down, there will be a dark place. because the sun's or the light's not getting in there. So it's really simple. Just envision it going up and down and draw the shading. Can't be that hard. This is just a regular pencil, HB lead, which is going to be the equivalent of a probably number 2 pencil. You probably have a gazillion of them in your house if you're like me, because I'm a pencil and pen hoarder. And I do need help, but I don't want help. I'm okay with my broken self. And this, I mean, look how quick and simple it is, Jen. It's not hard. You can do this. If you can build me that box, I'm going to show everybody your box, okay? You can shade, Jan. You're just, see, you're reinforcing bad things because that's not true. If you can make this, Jen, see, I keep it so close to me because I love it. If you can make this, don't even tell me that you can't shade. That's an easy example. You're so full of caca. Yeah, Jen made me this, and look at it. It's got a little cat hair on it, but that's okay. Everything's got cat hair in my house. Look at how gorgeous this is. And look at it, folds up flat to go in an envelope. Is that not some kind of awesome? And I was at her stream one night and she asked me my colors, the colors I like. And I said blue, tan, and dark red, maroon. And that color scheme is used throughout my house. And so when I got this, I about cried. I was just like, oh my God, oh look at this, look at it. It's all my colors, it's everything. So Jen, don't talk to me about the I can't shade stuff, okay? Because I'm not going to believe you. So that was a quick little rabbit trail while I chewed her little butt, huh? And look how fast this is going. Then, after you get the graphite in the areas that you want it, grab yourself a stump or a tortillon. I won't tell her, Eileen. Well, Jen, drawing may not be your thing, but don't tell me you can't do it. If you were put in a corner and said you must shade this or you're not getting apple pie, you would shade it. So anyway, just grab a stump or a tortillon or whatever. Mine is prettier than yours. Oh, Eileen, it's probably a good thing we don't ever get together in person or that we have to talk to when other people are here, because I would probably say dirty words to you. You're welcome, Jen. Come to my house and I'll chew your butt anytime. Alright, so just think about if this is basket weave going up and down where the light would hit, and the light would hit at the top of each of these. So bring the shadow in the direction of the lines. And just pull it up a little bit, and it's going to make it look like the light is hitting it at the top of that curve. Simple. Simple stuff. You can do it. Any of you can. Now I'm going to speed this up. And if I go too far and I don't like it, I just go back in and erase where I don't want it. That's the nice thing about pencils. It's not like acrylic paint where then you got to get the gesso out and the heat gun. Oh, God. I have all that stuff. I don't get it out often. But I'm a little envious of you guys who have places where you can just leave your stuff out. I'm not sure I would because it would make me nervous. But yeah, when I get stuff out, I've got to get it out, use it, put it away. Oops. Oh, no, I did. Riveting, right, ladies? But when I hold it up and show you how much difference this shading makes, you'll get it. And actually, in each of these corners, there should be a real dark spot if I want it to look like basket weave, where the four corners meet. And because I knew I was going to shade this, I didn't go in and erase the grid lines because I knew they were going to disappear with the shading. I'll clean it up in a minute. So see how much difference the shading made? It is riveting. Well, thank you, Jean. Leave stuff out. Who's sulking at the bar? Oh my God, I'm going to go hang out with them. Jen? Jen is... Jen's not here. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh yeah, you want me to show her that, Eileen? I scrolled back a little bit and looked. Look at Jen. I could share some with you. If you feel like you need it, just give me a holler. I'm willing to share. Look at that. Doesn't that look like Eileen? Pink bow and all. Yep. I keep it right here. You'd think I went and would put it away by now. That'll be there forever. So there you go. That was Kiko. Simple, simple stuff. And I did the squares like 3/8 of an inch. All right, now up here, I think I can do it up here. I think Knightsbridge is going to be more of a heavier because it's going to have a lot of black. I'm going to do this one, this small one here that's only a partial circle because I've got two light ones up here and I need some weight up here. I think I'm going to do Knightsbridge up here. And Knightsbridge doesn't really get shading. So anyway, and it doesn't get any simpler than this this tangle for sure. I'm going to use the 05 because I want it to go fast. And I just have this sheet of paper down here so I can go off the edge and not have to worry about marking up the table and having to clean it up later. Okay. I'm not going to do real big squares. I'm going to do small ones. So I just draw random curved lines. But honestly, I remember drawing this when I was a kid. It was all over my... Did you guys use peaches when you were in school? Those orange... oh, they were probably index paper that you could put all your... yeah, everything comes back to monkey butt powder. Isn't that the truth, Laura? But anyway, I used peaches when I was in school, and I used to draw that all over my peaches, all over them. I love peaches. And this one's really pretty if you do it in color. And this is going to make my circles look really different. Oh, and I forgot to shade that other part. I'll go back and do that in a minute. I sure haven't accomplished much today. I hung out with you guys a lot, but other than that, I didn't get much accomplished. It was such a rainy, icky day here. I don't feel bad a bit. Oh, I was going to tell you, today Robert went out. Now, keep in mind, I live in Oklahoma. And Robert ran into one of our friends today at the bank. And she told him that bear tracks fell out of the tree. And I couldn't remember exactly who Bear Tracks was. And he said, Bear Tracks is Ham Hock's brother. And that just kills me that these people down here have those kind of nicknames. Yeah, Bear Tracks fell out of the tree. He's Ham Hock's brother. And they have another brother, but I can't remember his nickname either. And those aren't Indian names, okay? Like, those aren't their Indian names. We do have a lot of Indians here. But those are not their Indian names. Those are just made up nicknames. Bear Tracks and Ham Hock. Oh, I've laughed about that. Yep, my circle has disappeared. I'll have to bring that back now somehow. You now have hands, but not moving ones. Oh, you mean because you aren't holding the rats anymore, Mad Rat? I suppose I could shade each of these lines and make it look like there's humps on it. I could do that. Watching me color this has got to be boring as heck. Am I still on camera? I hope. This pen's acting like it's getting a little bit dry. It's scratching more than it should be. And don't worry, Eileen, if I need to, I'll stick this right on my tongue and give it some moisture. Jenna's going, what? Oh, I'm frozen. My hands aren't moving. Okay. Okay, now she's got movement and sound. I don't know. Ustream's so goofy. This afternoon after I finished streaming, I guess it was when I was trying to get into Emma's. Um, no, it wasn't. It was Carol TMT. Um, it would bring up the screen, but I was totally frozen, and maybe that's what Emma is experiencing. Just don't dribble. Maybe that's what happened with you, but I had tried everything to refreshed. I'd close the page, go out of the page, sign out of Ustream, sign back in. I could not get it to show me the video. I finally had to just go out and restart my computer, and I thought, well, I wonder if I'm going to have to do that every time after I stream. Because then when I came to Emma's, it was fine. So I don't know, maybe that's what happened to you too, Emma. I don't know. I know Ustream does some crazy stuff, but it's free and we like it. We like it free. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I had to pay, you guys wouldn't be coming to my house no more. Almost done. Not colored perfectly, but it's all good enough. I am going to go ahead and shade around the edge on this one and the other one that I just finished. Where the circles overlap each other. I want that to look like it's overlapping. But I pretty much eliminated the edge of that circle for sure, which is fine. I don't care. And I'm wondering, this is just an experiment. I'm going to go ahead and just use whatever graphite's left on this, on the lines, and see what it does. If it won't ruin it. Before I did this, I probably should have let that the ink just set up a little bit, because it's kind of boogering up my tool here. You can't hardly see it, but that's that. So be thinking of another letter. We're just about ready to move on to another circle. Oops, did I just bonk the camera, you guys? I'm sorry. I've got it closer because I was hoping you guys could see better. All right, Jen, watch closely. I'm shading again just to make the circles look like they're on top of one another. Makes it real simple. And if you don't like it, you can always get out your trusty eraser and clean it up a little bit. All right, there's one, there's two. All right, T. Carrie Ann, who is in Australia, I was reading the chat. Sorry, I went quiet there for a minute. Said all of your TV shows are canceled because of our election in Australia? That's crazy. I agree with you there, Jean, that I like this chat where I can see who else here, and yeah. That's insane. I just can't believe that. Yeah, I like seeing who's here. It's kind of nice. Okay, we got the letter T offered up. I think we looked at these before. We got to put K away first, so it's a rule. Sorry for the glare. Alright, we did look through the T's once before because I remember looking at Tangle Flake. I like that one. It's so delicate. I like that a lot. It's going to be hard to do though because it's so random in these circles. That one's kind of cool, but it's similar to other ones we've done. Triple E, and there's lots of variations of this one. Trumpets, twisted rope. Twisted rope would be hard. That's more of a border pattern. I'm kind of liking that. Or thumbprints. Thumbprints is kind of cool. NCIS is on, and Eileen is ticked. Oh. All right, do you have any choice about any of these? Because if you don't, I'm just thinking, do I want to do thumbprints or this one? Tag, I guess. That one's going to be real light though. Oh, I swear it's hard. Trimans is kind of fun. Can you see that? I'm sorry, I'm not even on camera. That one's pretty nice. It's pretty intricate. That would take me a while. You like thumbprints? All right, we're going to give thumbprints a try. Now, I'm not sure that I want to do the whole circle, just one great big thumbprints. So I'm wondering if I should draw smaller circles inside the big circle so I can do lots of them. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw circles inside of circles because I can. Okay, here, this is how we'll do just a little test. And I think I'm going to want, because this circle isn't really that big. So if I use, what size circle? 1 3/8. No, that's kind of big. 15/32. I'll be able to fit a few of them in here. I'm not going to do all these, you guys. I'm just... Alright, and then the way you do it is like this. Draw a curvy line. One way. Curvy line the other way. And then fill that space with curved lines. And it doesn't get any simpler than that. Good thing this isn't the real thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like doing circles inside of circles. I think that's what I'm gonna do, okay? Mindy, I have had this circle template, honestly, forever and ever. Amen. I did not order it from Amazon because Amazon didn't exist when I got this thing. So you can get these in at any drafting supply area, whether it's Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Staples. Go into the drafting area and they should have circle templates like this. And you can get lots of different kinds. I mean, you can get bigger circles, you can get, but you don't even need to buy one of these. If you want to make a good circle, get a compass if you're really not going to use something like this. I use it a lot. But otherwise, yeah, a compass will work. But these aren't that expensive, really. I haven't priced them, but my guess is they're definitely less than $10. Okay. This is kind of a medium weight one, so where would it fit well? This to me is kind of heavy here. I don't want it next to that one because that one's a real light one. This one I'm going to darken up. It's going to probably have, well, now that I put that next to it, I may not, but I was going to blacken the back of that one. I think we're going to do it in this one. And then we're just going to have to be more selective about what we put in different places so that it doesn't get too terribly off balance. You'd think I'm painting famous art here. All right, I think I like the 17/16. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the background of these. This is your last chance to say don't do it. Yeah, look at the top. Says she bought it in 1204. 12, oh God, you better run, Mad Rat. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I remember after you stream Monday that I have those orange-shaped templates by Fiskars that I completely forgot about. Exactly, Jean. Get your stuff out and use it. All right, nobody said stop or run for your life, so I'm going for it. I'll make the circles touch as best I can, so there isn't much space in between them, okay? I love me a good circle. I really do. This template has gotten a ton of use. And I have more than this one. I like this one because it has a good selection of sizes. But if I need a specific size, I get a compass out. And I think in Zentangle world, you guys, using this template and stuff is probably considered cheating. That's why I said I'm going to cheat, because I'm not going to try and draw a perfect circle. I told you that the other day. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I don't need to. All right, there we go. We got circles inside of circle. Woohoo! Now I just have to decide. I don't think I want them that lightweight, so I'm going to go with the, let's see, the 01, I think, on this. Yeah, we're going to go with the 01. This is an 03, but it's more like a ballpoint, and so you can't say, well, that's 03, why are you going to an 01 to get a broader line? In the felt tip, you get a broader line with the 01. I hope this works. I don't know why it wouldn't, I guess. Can you guys see it all? You guys get to see my cap occasionally, don't you? That was my hairdo to go vote today. Put your cap on, girl. You're going out in public. Oh, bye, Barb. I'm glad you came by. Thank you. All right, here we go. We'll find out the truth now, if this was a good idea or not. I hope I'm on camera, you guys. Oh, I need to pay attention. So far, it's looking okay. I'm liking it. I'm not sure, again, how I'm going to shade this at all. Should have thought about that before, huh? I suppose I should have done it more like this. Oh well. Live and learn. Oh, I forgot to get that template for you guys that are thinking about making a book. I'll show you. I'm going to get it right now in a second when I wake up the computer. Because if I don't get it now, I will forget again. Excuse me. All right. These are the templates I was talking about to make these little cards. I just cut this, measured it once, cut it, and then use this as a template, either to make the 4-box card, and then there's one to make a 6-box card. So if you're going to make one and you want the boxes like that, measure it out and cut yourself a little template. And all that is a report cover. And the boxes are 1-inch squares with an 1/8 in between them, and then the rest is centered on either side. So yeah, just in between the circles. What now? Shade it like they're mountains on a map. I could probably do it like a topographic map. I suppose I could conjure up something like that. But if I don't work on it, it's never going to get done. So I need to buckle down and get her done. I don't think I want to do black around the edges of these boxes. I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm moving quicker. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I could do the shading actually behind the balls, you know? I don't know. I was really glad to finally see something from Paula today. You're welcome, Grammy. Yeah, I was glad she surfaced for a little while, and we know she's okay. I wish her puppy wasn't sick. It's looking kind of wormy. That shocks me that Australia is forced into watching our election returns. That's insane. If they did that to me here, I would go cuckoo. Not that I don't care what happens in Australia, but I don't know about it. Maybe we should get more news of other places in the world. I don't know. But election returns, ugh. Did you post a picture of penguins somewhere, Laura, that I missed? Are you coloring penguins? Oh, is it the Imagimorphia one or the one Dee Dee was working on the other day? Are you doing that same one? That's a cool picture. I would feel a little overwhelmed by that one. And I definitely have to do it the way Dee Dee's doing it. You know, like do the background. You're doing the butterfly? You have the same idiot politicians here? Well, then I'd have to boycott your TV too, Jen. Okay, I'm really glad I did the circle inside the circles. I think this is turning out way cooler than if I had done just one big thumbprints. It doesn't even look like the same design that it did in the book. That was kind of a goof up, but oh well. Stuff happens. Okay, I think the safest thing to do at this point, because I don't want to do the black and then be sorry I did it. I think I'm going to color in behind the circles with graphite and see if I like that before I make any permanent decision, because if I don't like this, it can go away. And I will smooth it out and then just erase in the circles. Oh, I should have, here, I'll show you up close before I put the gray in. I think the gray will give it a little bit of weight, but not too much. I'm afraid the black will make it too much weight. So we'll give this a try. See how it goes. Hey Jen, have you ever considered that if you did something like this on stream, Eileen couldn't tell you what to do? Does that mean? Was that mean, Eileen? I think I said something nice about you earlier, though. Thanks, Laura. Imagimorphia. I have that book. I also sent that book to Canada, but we won't talk about that again. And Carrie, I still have not mailed your package, and I'm sorry. The only thing I can say flat out about me, I suck. There you go. I don't think I've even been into town. Well, I did. I went into Langley last week because I went and saw my niece. So, but yeah. I'm sorry. I'll get to it sooner or later. One day this week I've got to go into town, so. Unless I can keep getting my neighbors to do my stuff for me. Alright, that's with the gray. I'm thinking I like that. Eileen would find a way to boss you around. Good strategy. Wonder who's streaming in Joyce's place. I don't know. Oh, okay. Jean has said she might. That would be awesome. I'm not sure. Yeah, what I'm doing tomorrow. I know I'll get up and watch Dee Dee, and after that, I'm not sure what I've got planned. It's Wednesday. Probably not a whole heck of a lot of anything, because I'm not going into town. But tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty day, not a crapola day like today. I just saw a fly in here. It's too cold for flies. What the heck? I think I'm going to leave it this gray. I do. I saw a spider earlier today and a fly tonight. I guess all the little creatures are trying to get in the house and get out of the cold. I don't normally have bugs in the house like that. Maybe I smell bad and I'm just attracting them. Gosh, you are pushy. Ignore the mite from Jean. I think the almighty Trickerhead has spoken. Jean's streams are always fun, though. The other day, I was kind of shocked when you were doing that plaster stuff. I know there's a name for it, Jean, and I don't know the name. I'm sorry. God, you had your hands just all smushed in that. I thought, oh my gosh. And you weren't even having a panic attack or nothing. Taking it like a man. I'm not sure if I need any shading in these circles now. I'm just cleaning up the edges where I went over. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think I like that. Okay, hang on. I just cleaned this up. You dope. No, I didn't. I'm going to say I could do the center ones and see if I like that. Can you see that where I shaded that in the center a little bit? I don't mind that so much. But I'm going to run out of graphite off my little tortillon here. Okay, Jen, I need an answer from you about whether or not you think you could shade. That it's very simple and you could do it. Because otherwise I will fail as a teacher tonight. If that had been paint and not clay. Okay. I wonder what the difference is. I hear you, Laura. Just knowing how she is, it kind of made me a little nervous. Getting all that stuff all over her hands. I wonder why paint would be worse. Because it's washable. Acrylic is. Comes off real nice. Peels off just like dried glue. Sucking a goon? What? What? Eileen. Jean must have been sucking a goon on Monday. Oh, gee. I'm lost. Okay. Now, let's look at the weight of this and see what we need. See, now I've got kind of two lightweight ones here. I may have to go ahead and darken that one just because now this feels light over here. But we'll wait and see how we come out. All right, I'm ready to move on from thumbprints. And if you'll notice, some of these aren't alphabetized anymore because I didn't want to have to move everything. So, yeah. That's how that happens. Alright, I'm going to have to make an executive decision here and tell you if we need a real heavy weight. This is a weird one down here because I feel like this is kind of heavy and this is real light, and maybe we need more of a medium weight one here. Goon means something different in Australia, Janet. A big jug of booze, apparently. Okay. Alright, because I'm going, somebody better help me here. So what's a letter? Let's see. A. I think we've done an A. And now we're going to have, okay, here's basket weave, which is very similar to that one we just finished. There's lots of variations of basket weave. And I know we're not talking about it, but yeah, there's a good example of a real fine basket weave right there. See the shading in that, Jen? You could do that. I know you could. You're welcome, Laura. Now we just need to come up with something kind of medium weight is what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, we've done A before. I don't really want to do that one. I may have to override A. I'm not seeing anything here that I think fits the bill. Because I'm afraid if I get it too heavy, on one end or the other, it's just not going to feel right. J, 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 J. We already did J. We did J for Jean and Janet yesterday. We haven't done, oh, you know what, one that's really fun. It's almost like pickup sticks. I just saw it when I was Hollabaugh. This one's really fun. Of course, that's a real dark one. So if we need a dark one, that's the one we're doing because I like that. There's another one. Oh, man. I like this one, too. This one I'll do when I do the flower drawing stream. This one, it's called Henna Drum. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, and that's really simple to draw. Really simple. I will remember that. In fact, I'll write myself a note. Because Lynn wants to do a flower drawing stream. Robert ran off with my paper, I think. I blame him for everything. Whether he did it or not, he did it. All right. I found one. Dragon Slayer. I'll go through here and pick out the ones that we can do for that. High Seas is pretty cool. I like this one. I'm sorry for the glare. This one's really cool. It looks so intricate and hard to draw, but look at how easy that is. I need to move my mouse thing. It's right in the center. I like that one too. And that one's cool to shade because anywhere there's a joint is going to be a shade. So I'm working my way back to you, babe. Over to J. Okay, I think I found one. H has some great designs in it. Oh, I'll show you another really fun flower one. I like Hurry. That's another one. It looks really hard. I think we're going to do Hurry. I hate to override you guys, but remember I said I have veto power. I like this one. Alright, we're taking this out. And here's another flower one. I'll write it on that list of flower things. Island flower is another fun one that I like a lot. You like curry? I like curry too. So I think we're going to do that one. And I like island flower. I'm going to write that on the one for Lynn. Hula berry is another one. I forgot there were so many cool ones in here. Alright. Sorry for the override, ladies, but I just overrode you. Because I like that one, and the thing I like about it is it's medium weight. By the time I get it shaded, I don't think it's going to be too dark. It's going here. Jean, you and me both. I tend to like the ones that are, I guess you'd say more geometric or whatever, rather than the random. The randoms are hard to use. And the border ones, unless you're doing more like the real Zentangle, where maybe you have a border. But see, I created my own border with the circles. Hurry up and pick one. Can I throw a mod out? Oh, Jean can. Alright, this is going to be totally cheating, but I'm using a ruler for this one, and it may not be even straight, but we're going with it because the animals are getting restless. And I'm going to space it with my eye. And you guys are probably sitting there going, oh no, not another tool. All it is a ruler, and it gives me degrees. Not that big a deal, and you don't need one. Alright, this one has the X's that go next, so I'll do the X's next. I don't suppose it really matters. And I imagine the distance between the lines is going to determine how heavy or lightweight it is, so these are not going to be uniform, obviously. So we're just going with it. We're winging it because I'm afraid of Eileen. She told me to get moving. Are you feeling better now that I'm got pen to paper? going to look a lot different in a circle than it does in a square, that's for sure. Okay, I've got half of that one already done. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I'm not paying attention to chat, so go ahead and talk bad about me if you want. Yeah, this one's going to be pretty lightweight, but I think it's going to fit in over here just fine. Alright, we are getting very close to done with this one. And I have to turn the paper so I can judge the distance between the lines. I can't do it through the ruler. I have to see it with my eyeballs. For real. Eat. I got real quiet. I have no idea what you're yakking about, Carrie. Alright, let's see. This one's almost done. I must have goofed something up because the spacing didn't come out just right, but we made up for it. So let's see if I can get it on camera here. I like that one. It's going to look really cool when it's shaded. I think. I hope. We're hoping. We're hoping. I need another line there. 1, 2. We'll do it this way. Yeah, that's fine. Again, Jen, for the shading, anywhere it looks like it's going underneath something is where you put your graphite to shade. I'm going to add another line here. That one came this way, and this one has to go this way. All right, I think I got it all. We shall see. I have to clean up a little bit of this, but yeah, I'm liking this one a lot. A lot. A lot. Can you guys see that? I don't know. I really like that one. I like how it looks like it's all woven together. You guys are talking about Bunny Fufu? Boredom has definitely set in the chat. Little Bunny Fufu. Okay. That one got done really fast. And I won't dawdle, Eileen. I promise. We got hurry done in a hurry. See, we did J because we did this one. I'm going to flip through quickly and see. We did L. I know we did M. Oh, I like that pipe one too. It's really cool looking. I like this one, the punch, where you just draw the holes and then draw something underneath it. So it looks like you've got like paper with holes punched in it on top of it. This one I like a lot. It's really cool. I think we may do that one. I'm going to take them both out. But this one's fun. I like this one where it looks like pipes laying alongside each other. I'm not sure how it would work in this design, but that one I think looks really cool. Oh, another one is fishnet. You guys haven't picked F. Fishnet is a really, really good one too. I think it's called fishnet. Yeah, fishnet. We want to do that one. It's cool looking. This is another fun one, but I don't know how it would work in this design. I could do that one on the flower stream too. That one's really pretty and very easy. So I'll write that one down. All right, we've got a couple. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Feather fall is fun, but I just don't know how I'll fit it in that that format. Oh, Flores is good too. Flower vine is cool. It obviously wouldn't fit in one of the box formats, so I had to kind of just drive it. But it's more like a draw it. It's more like a border too. I don't know how I would fit it into the circle format, but that one's neat. Flower vine. And that one's real simple. It looks real detailed, but it's really not. All right, Eileen. Tell me hurry. Hurry. Oh, I like that one too. All right, this one's groovy. We've got a couple now. We'll do fishnet and groovy. Here's groovy. And here's fishnet. This one I love. Okay. Let's see. We don't want fishnet over here because we already have that pattern. We're going to do fishnet over here, I think. Or here. Yeah, we'll do fishnet here. It's not a very big one. We might do fishnet. No, I meant groovy. We might do that in two places. Once over here and once over here just because we can. And it'll be saving us a little bit of time. Hurry up, will ya? What? You guys are busy talking about foo-foo bunny and all that stuff. I had a bunch of messages here on the chat, so you guys might have finished talking about foo-foo bunny or whatever. Oh, my pen's starting to skip. That makes me really upset. I might have broken the tip. If I did, I'll get a new one. A reason to place an order with Jet Pens or some other pen company. Poor me. I'm going to do this coming back the other way. Yeah, I bent the tip. Doggone it. I'll push it back in. All right. There we are. First step done. Now we go against the lines that we just drew. So it will be this way. Is that right? That's not right. All right, I just goofed up big time. All right, so we're going to create a new design since I goofed up. I knew better. Oh well, new design coming at you. I think I'm getting tired is my problem. Now I can just do this fast since I made up new designs. All right, so that one goes that way. This one goes this way. I'm not going to like this. I'm really not. I know already I'm not. I could blame Eileen for telling me to hurry up, huh? But I won't. But I could. I'm going with it regardless. I haven't even looked at chat to find out what you guys are saying about my goof up. Lick it? You think that will straighten the nib that I think I really pushed down on it. But it's, after I straighten it, it seems to be working fine, so I maybe fixed my pen. I only have to lick it when it's getting dry. Or if I get it in water-soluble products that clog it up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the checkerboard even though I don't really want to, but I'm doing it. And you guys will be the only ones, you and the rest of the world, that I just announced this to. That this was not the way it was intended. I suppose that's how new patterns get made, huh? And I know I'm off screen, and I'm sorry. We only know it's a goof up. Now you've told us. I know. I'm out there for full disclosure. I'm going to go ahead and shade it, and that'll help it somewhat, I think. I hope. On my way, though, I know that. Yep, wrong one. Gosh, I've worn this one down to almost nothing now, too. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to move. Oh, well, if I move it... Hang on. No, wrong way. I'm moving a little bit closer to me this way, so if I pull it closer to me to work on it, you guys can still see it. Yep, new Zentangle pattern. I just created it. I wonder if I should draw a card up and put it online. I probably should. I wonder if I could call it Mess with a Z. Seems like all the designs have Z's in them. Because of Zentangle, I'm sure. Mez. There. Can you guys tell that I so goofed up? I could name it Goonie. I could. Okay, this is our new pattern called Goonie. Can you see it good? That's Goonie. And when we put it down and you look at it, nobody will ever know that that was a screw up. Just us. Alright, I think I'm going to probably do one more and then it's 8:30. I could go in and take a bath or something. This one, Fishnet, is going to, it's going to be pretty lightweight. So, looking down at this where I need some weight or lack of weight, I don't want it there for sure. I'm thinking it might be okay there. That's kind of lightweight there, though. I'm going with here. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to make it 1/4 inches. And this is not exact. This is pretty rough, pretty quick and dirty, and it's okay. And then I'll go the other way, and anywhere the two intersect is where I'll put a ball. And I'm going to do those freehand. I'm not going to use a circle template or anything. I'll just draw them by my own self. Alright, wake up, you dodos. Alright, I'll make the circles with the 0.5. You like the checkerboard? Alcohol should be free on election days. I vote for you, BG. Flocking Goonie. Okay, that's the name of our new pattern. The Flocking Goonie. Just a bunch of evenly spaced balls to start out. I'm going to try and make them all somewhat the same size, but obviously if I don't use a template, they're not going to be exact, and that's good. It's okay. Can you guys see? See, uniform patterns like this, I like them. If I made the balls a little bit bigger, which, oh well, I'll see how it works out. I think I will do it anyway. See on this one, on the example, how I put that little tiny white dot for a highlight. I was thinking if I made these balls a little bit bigger, I could go ahead and do that. But I'm going to try and do it anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'll use 03 to do the fishnet. I've got the balls already colored in. Now all I have to do is draw the squiggly line between them. Just a goofy looking X. And they're definitely not uniform. Excuse me. I know, my throat's dry. Cat better hurry, I will drink all her tea. Halfway, I think. There is something like on this one where it's a very repetitive pattern that you don't have to think a whole lot about. I think this is where they get the zen in Zentangle. When you just do these lines and you kind of go mindless, which isn't kind of hard for me. But it's kind of like drawing hair, like on a teddy bear or something like that. At some point, your hand just does it and your mind goes away. Alright, this last row we gotta get little hairs going down. Okay. That's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and erase my guidelines. Carrie, is Eileen leading you astray? Okay, now I will quickly shade this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to undo that. Okay, there are two ways I could shade this one, actually. I could shade this like this one, where I just darken around the lines. But if I shift it over a little bit and down, it will look like it's casting a shadow on the ground below it. And I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And if I don't like it, I'll erase it. It's almost like drawn in between them. I'll do one and see if it works. If it doesn't, okay, well, we learned a lesson. I need a new tortillon is what I need. This one's going to make too big a mark. Yeah, that one's going to take a while to do that. Yep, I'm going to do it the original way. I really like that idea, though. Oh, it's hard being me. Alright, I'm doing it anyway. This is really quick and dirty. But if I don't like it, I'll just erase it and go on. Alright, so everywhere there's a ball, there'll be a ball shadow. Oops. Almost goofed up again. This might look like a mess because it's not big enough, but actually the idea of a cast shadow I really like. I may have to redraw it just so I can see what it's like. Because I really like that idea. I'm getting a new one. That's it. You're going to have to bear with me for a minute. They're just right here. But I need a nice fine tip for this one. Got it. Brand new. I probably need to be ordering some of these pretty quick too. And the only advantage to having a new one is I haven't crushed the tip yet. But give you time, I will. But it'll build up graphite just like the other one and almost become its own little drawing tool. And this may be an epic fail, boys and girls, but the thing is, we have erasers. We own them, they're ours. I think this would actually work better if this was drawn bigger, but I think I might leave it like this. I kind of like it, I think. Can you guys see that? It's hard to see on the camera. I think I'm going to leave it like that, though. Oh, geez, Dorothy, it's 2:30 in the morning there. You need to go to bed. Good night, Dorothy. Sweet dreams. All right, we're going with that. I'm going to leave it. I'm okay with it. And I'm about ready. Let's see, it's 8:30. Which Eastern time is 9:30. If you guys want to stay, I'll do another one. But if you're ready to go, just say so, okay? Did I hit that camera again? Me and my big head, my hat. So what do you want to do? Y'all tell me. If you're ready to go do something different, you won't hurt my feelings. I'll be ready to get on down the road. So there we are. And I want you guys to tell me honestly, does it feel balanced? Where do I need to put some weight? Right now, I'm feeling like it's okay. I feel like this one's really light compared to all the rest. And I may have to do something with this one. Carrie Ann, that's how I feel like about this Zentangle piece. It is taken forever. Alright, so we did that one, we did that one. I pulled this one out. Paurevo. Eileen will stay, Judy will stay. Thank you, Laura. Alright, well, if you guys are okay staying, I'll go ahead and do... Oh, you know what? You guys, the cat just came. Look. Roxy! Do you want to show him how you like tea? Hey, Roxy, Sir Coxy, look. You want your tea? No? What do you want? You want to hug your mama? Because you love me a lot? Do you love your mama? Huh? Hi. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Alright. You can't be there, okay? You're in the way right now. Roxy. No, you cannot just sit down and stay. That's not going to happen. If I move you, are you going to bite me? Honey bunch, you can't stay there. Okay? Here. I can't show her her face, you guys, because the camera is above us. She's about ready to get real mad at me. Here. This is a battle of the wills now. Look at Eileen. Yay, the cat. She says, hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. I wish they could see your little face. It's so precious. She looks like a mean, evil wench. Oh, she loves to help me when I'm drawing. She loves to get right up in the middle of it. Bye, Roxy. And then, like, dare me to try and move her. Because that is an invitation to make me bleed. Look how nice Janet is to her. And then she calls her a bitch. Well, you have to talk to her in a nice tone of voice. Because, honestly, if I had tried to pick her up and move her and she didn't want to be moved, the cat is not averse to biting, making her mother bleed. So I'd be nice to her. I mean, I'd talk to her and tell her how much I love her and how precious she is. When deep down, I know what she is. She has not fooled me for a minute. I am all over her catness. Now she's sitting over there glaring at me. That may not bode well for me later. Because remember, I do have to go to sleep. And when I'm sleeping, she's awake. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do this one real quick down here. Well, ooh, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it here because I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to look nice next to that one. Ooh, baby. Maybe something, let's see where I don't have a grid pattern one. See, here's grid pattern, grid, kind of grid. See, these are grid patterns right here. I don't think I need another one here. So I think it's going here. Because these are two more random. There's a grid. It's going here. I probably don't have to think this much, frankly, about this. But I do. Now you wonder why I'm insane. Well, it's not a surprise. That's 5/16. We're going to do it 3/8. Because this is a bigger area. And most of the other grids I used were 3/8, so we'll keep it uniform. Hey, Roxy. The people liked you. Not really, I made that up. I'm so mean. The rats will never bite? Oh, yeah, she will. And she'll scratch. She will attack strangers unprovoked. So, yeah. Now I have cat hair. No, I don't make this stuff up. Okay, so there's going to be some more commotion because Robert Vaughn is coming up. Why'd you turn my light off? What?
Streaming, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're watching the Alaska show too, huh?
No, that's still on from when you were up here a little while ago.
No.
I just didn't turn it off. Roxy jumped up on the table so the ladies in the stream got to see her. There's a lady in the UK named Mad Rat. She has 4 rats. She said she'll take Roxy. What do you think Roxy would do to those rats, Robert?
Yeah, Roxy, what?
What do you think Roxy would do with Emma's rats?
Emma's rats?
Yes, Emma has rats, and she said she would take Roxy.
Depends on how many bites, bigger bites it takes to get rid of it.
She would wreck your house, first of all, getting to the rats. And then I'm afraid you wouldn't have rats left, Emma. I'm sorry, but she looks furry and sweet, but she is the devil in disguise.
She must have got the picture.
She did. She got up here.
Well, her wants to be a movie star, man.
Well, they can't see her face. All they can see is her hairy back. So, meow. She needs a treat.
Are you still on?
Yeah. Yeah, is there anything you want to tell these ladies?
No. Hope they're nice and warm.
Nice and warm. Why?
Yeah, 'cause it's cold here.
Oh, yeah. Well, Eileen's in Boca Raton, Florida.
Oh,
So, yeah.
she suffered.
Yeah, so we need to feel real sorry for her. Not. And poor Carrie is up in Ontario. And it is up cold up there. Jean is in Ontario. Carrie Ann is in Australia. You know what? They're making the Australian people watch our elections on their TV. Is that not crazy?
Why are they
They took their regular programming off and put on the American elections.
Oh, me.
Isn't that stupid? Ugh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Welcome.
Jen is in Australia. I was telling you where everybody was from. A lot of them I may not know. Most of them are U.S.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Laura's in Virginia.
Okay.
It's 48 degrees there and dropping.
Ooh.
Emma's in the UK. Carrie Ann said it's melting in Australia. It must be real hot there. Jean is not in Ontario. Bite my tongue. She is in New Brunswick.
Okay.
That's real Eastern Canada. Apparently very provincial, I would say. Yeah, and then we're hanging out down here in Oklahoma. So, everybody's kind of all over the map. Are you wanting to say goodnight or what?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
All right, honey.
I love you.
I love you too. Night. Sweet dreams. I'll be up whenever.
Oh, I didn't make the coffee yet.
If you don't want to, I'll do it. All right, Laura's waving to you. She's waving to Robert Vaughan. Grammy's in Minnesota.
She's in Minnesota?
Uh-huh.
Whereabouts?
Where about in Minnesota, Grammy? Mad Rat said it's 3 degrees there.
It's what?
That's Celsius, though. That's Celsius. So,
Oh.
6. I'm gonna guess it's right around 40 degrees. Smooches. We smooch. Yeah, we do. I think you have to. Alright, now I've lost track of what I'm doing. Look what you made me do, Robert Vaughn.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Roxy wants a treat. Did you give her one?
Now she wants to go outside.
Oh. Alright. We're kind of making headway here. Actually, I don't know what's the matter with me, why I'm using that pen anyway. Stupid idea. I used 3. You're in southern Minnesota. Okay. I had a bunch of relatives from Minnesota, Grammy. That's why I was asking. Down around Spring Grove on the, let's see, southeast corner of Minnesota. And then we have real good friends that are over on the western border. Over in Madison. So, and I have a sister up near Duluth. But my family is from the northeast corner of Iowa. And a bunch in Minnesota as well. She's in southern Minnesota, Robert, is what she said.
Southern Minnesota?
Southern Minnesota.
Down around Albert Lee, that area?
That's about mid-state. She didn't say, she just said southern.
Oh. Well, southern's Albert Lee, that's pretty far south.
Yeah, that's just right across the border. Alright, I have to be really careful and think about this pattern. Alright, this will be right here. I don't know why my brain's having a hard time wrapping itself around this pattern.
All right, night, sweetie.
Night, hun.
The monster's outside.
I know, I'll let her in.
Okay.
And when we say outside, she is not an outside cat. We have we call it outside, but it's a room right outside the front door. It's, okay, Albert Lee. All right, well, my brother will be up near there next week. Yeah, we know I've been in Albert Lee. And my brother will be coming up to Rochester here on the 20th, so they'll be right there nearby you. But yeah, I've been over in Albert Lee. Alright, so that would be up in this corner. Good night, Carrie. Have sweet dreams. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time figuring out this pattern. You have to think of every box to draw. After I get this one done, it should be easy. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see that every box. Nope, this one. Okay, that one I can't because it's out of picture. Alright, I think we did that. Holy crap, that was harder than it looked. Alright, Kia, you leaving too? Good night. Sweet, sleep well. Okay, 50 miles north of where you are is Rochester, yes. And I've been in Rochester. I have cousins there. But yeah, my brother's bringing my niece up to the Mayo Clinic, so they'll be there. And if they stay up there any length of time, I imagine Robert and I will drive up to give them a break. They've been dealing with this for quite a while, and yeah, they may need a break depending on what they come up with for treatment. So, yeah. Alright, I'm pretty sure this one's going to go like that, yes. I went silent again. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm not even really having to pay that much of attention right now. Because now that I've got it figured out, I know where it's going. Oh, how old is my niece again? I said the other night she was 28. I think in reality she's 29. I think I forgot to count one of her birthdays. So yeah, she's too young to be dealing with this kind of stuff. She's got her whole life ahead of her. So yeah. But apparently there is a treatment when they figure out exactly what's going on with her. They can come up with the medicine, and it's an infusion, and it's pricey, apparently, but it can be treated. It cannot be cured. It can be treated. So she will deal with this forever. She has, I'm afraid, a lot of nerve damage that we don't know what the prognosis for that is, but, you know, we're just hoping for the best. So, yeah, she's too young. Just started out. She's a brilliant girl. Very, very smart girl. And this has thrown everybody for a loop, believe me. This is stuff you hear about on TV. It doesn't really happen in your life. Yes, they do, Grammy. She has actually been referred there now by multiple doctors who she's gone to see to get the diagnosis and try and get some treatment. Her name is Jessica. So she has the referrals to go there because they feel like they can really help her up there. And apparently there's a very good doctor in Houston. So even if, God forbid, Rochester can't help her, apparently there is a place she can go in Houston as well. And I think after they get her particular type of porphyria figured out, and get her on a treatment regimen, she will be able to do the treatments in Tulsa at the cancer center. I think it is not a cancer though, so don't think that it's cancer. It is not cancer. It's genetic. Her liver doesn't work right, but the infusions can be given at the Cancer Institute. So that's what we're hoping, but in all honesty, this is all guesses on our part. We don't know. We won't know until she goes. So, but that's kind of what, yeah, what they've heard up to this point. So I don't know. And part of the problem, I mean, in our medical system is because she's 30 and she's the patient. It's almost like they don't want to talk to anybody but the patient, but she's really too sick to talk to people about it. So her mother's having to do a lot of it. And but she's 30 years old, so I don't know. Thank you, Laura. I so appreciate that. You just have no idea how much I appreciate your prayers. Yeah, we're just so hoping for the best, you know. It's been going on, and this is a disease that doesn't come on until about her age, really. No sign of it as an adolescent or anything else. She's gone to college. I mean, she's done everything right, and this is typically when symptoms appear. And I'm not sure why that is. They say that it could be hormonal. I know that, and there's, I don't know if I should say it or not, but anyway, there's, I think, differing ideas about this, but diet is one way they treat it. Believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds, there's a school of thought that says a high carbohydrate diet can go a long way toward helping the symptoms or the onset of the symptoms, because it's intermittent. It will come and it will go. The nerve damage, see, the diagnosis has gone too long and now she has a lot of nerve damage. So, but then again, your nerves regenerate. So I don't know. I think I'm looking at a bright outlook for her. And that if we do the right things, she can come out of this. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that, Grammy. My brother and sister-in-law have been dealing with doctors now for about, in January it'll be 12 months since the onset of her initial symptoms. And yeah, I think the only reason they got the referral to Rochester with the insurance and not getting any kind of help along the way is because they don't hesitate to talk very directly. You have to. And in this day and age of Obamacare and insurance companies not wanting to pay, you have to be your own advocate, because believe me, nobody's going to do it for you. So anyway, enough of that. This was the most recent design. I like that. I like how it looks all crazy, like tiles stacked on top of one another. I like that. But yeah, you guys, if you pray for her, I sure do appreciate it. I really do. She's a good girl, and I want her to come out of this okay. Even if she's in a wheelchair, I just want her to have some semblance of a normal, happy life. All right, we got 1, part. Let's see, 1, 2. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish it later. I'm getting tired. And I maybe do want to take a bath, lay down, or sit out in the bath before I go to bed for a little while. But, yeah. And I've had a lot of dealings with medical issues, so I don't ever forget that they are not God. They are just people. Just people. And some of them are better at their jobs than others. But I'm beginning to suspect that the entire world is inept. I hate to be a downer about stuff, but I don't know. It's been proven to me over and over again. The whole world is inept. Where did fishnet come from? I think right up here. Oops, I did knock the camera down. Sorry. Well, this is obviously out of alphabetical order, so someday we'll have to figure that out, but not tonight. Yep, I try and remain positive. I really do. Thanks, Laura. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm okay with it. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I was thinking earlier, you know, if I framed this, I think I would. My kitchen and breakfast nook where I work is red, white, and blue. I think I would put like a red frame on this, or a red mat and a black frame, or yeah, red mat and a black frame, I think. But I kind of think I'm going to cut it up for ATCs. You're welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, you do have to stand up for yourself. But that's true in life everywhere you go, Grammy. If you don't, people use you for a doormat. So, you guys go to bed and have a really good night. And I think we've all lived through this election, and I hope it comes out the way you want it to. Who knows? But we're going to live with it regardless how it turns out. So let's be happy about it and get on down the road. Try and do your best every day. So, good night, you guys. I'm going to stop the recording. I've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes again. Good Lord. All right. Good night, you guys. Appreciate it so, so much. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I could make a copy to cut up for ATCs. That's true, Jean. Thanks for thinking for me. Anyway, that's a good idea. Night, all. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.